Imagine a lonely, bitter keyboard warrior, frustrated due to lack of meaningful relationships, spewing out hate on the internet in a desperate attempt to make themselves feel the tiniest bit better about themselves. They usually refer to themselves as incels. The online space, it's great for community building. It has given rise to many subcultures. But as is the case with almost everything else on the internet, some of these forums are driven by hate and frustration. And today, we take a look at the incel culture.
For the unversed, incel is short for involuntary celibate, often defined as a member of the online community of mostly young men who consider themselves unable to attract women sexually. It's emerged as a movement characterized by hostile views towards women and men who are sexually active. Hate comments are commonplace on the internet. Ask the Kardashians. But here's the problem. It has been observed that incel culture has become increasingly toxic, deeply misogynistic, and one that is driving a large share of the male supremacist content that we see online. Survey of online incel forums have found almost 1,000 references each day to dehumanizing, misogynistic, and violent actions, and the intensity was found to be almost 8 times higher than it was back in 2016. Adding words such as punching, stabbing, shooting, and attacking to their Incel'opedia, the incels have emerged as the greatest antagonists of our times. As per some estimates, the numbers are steadily rising. And some studies have gone as far as to link incels to violent extremism. The Incel'osphere is expanding. It isn't just limited to hateful comments on online posts. There have been instances of the incel contagion that have resulted in serious crimes and murders. You'd be surprised to know that this community was founded by a woman in Toronto, one who identified as a politically progressive queer. She launched a website called the Involuntary Celibacy Project. However, what began as an online community for the singles trying desperately to find a date has now become the most dangerous community on the internet. You've probably heard of the infamous Elliot Rodger, a boy who made headlines after the mass murder of 7 people. The entire ordeal was documented on his YouTube channel. What's more concerning is that there were fandoms, fan pages, and fan fiction dedicated to Elliot Rodgers. While most of them were taken down, every now and then, Elliot sympathizers will emerge from the Incel'osphere. So you understand the extent of the toxicity that is slowly and steadily trickled into the online communities. There are those who've come out in defense of the incels, blaming the society for making young men feel like outcasts and pushing them to the breaches. They believe that there should be a space for conducive discussions on their perspectives and that women should be a part of that discussion. And while many incels may be a product of frequent bullying, alienation, and mistreatment, is there space in our world for such deep-rooted misogyny and self-loathing that has the potential to destroy lives? Or can the incels be made part of the discussion to limit and prevent violence and extremism? Whatever your approach may be, incel forums have been found to peddle homophobia, pedophilia, rape, and murder. And social alienation, feeling left out, is not reason enough and do not serve as justification for pouty, frustrated men unable to make meaningful connections in real life.